But one of the things that's been great is, so I had this idea to do something new. Sorry, now I'm like really veering close. I'm veering close, but we're gonna do it. I had this idea to do something new a while ago, and I was sort of like, you know what? The bat line right now. Okay, well let me back up, because that slide, I can't even not deal with that slide. I don't know, right? Okay, so right now we're at the end of Batman Endgame. You guys reading Endgame? Woo! It's definitely in contention for like my favorite thing that Greg and I have done on the book. And we've been waiting to do it for 2 years since we started Death of the Family. It was always going to be the sequel, where if the first one was kind of about Joker hoping for a comedic ending, the second one was going to be about why Batman can only have a tragic ending. And why, in some ways, Joker doesn't really understand Batman. Because what he thinks is that for us, Batman is basically a symbol, for me, I mean, the way the Batman that we've built, me and Greg, for us personally, Batman is a symbol of meaning. You know, dealing with anxiety and depression at times and stuff like that, one of the things that Batman's been really important to me about is saying, no matter how hopeless things seem and how bad things seem and how meaningless things seem, you need to turn that into motivation and energy to change things and to get up and make your life matter. And Joker is sort of a character to me that's always been about laughing at that and saying life means nothing. Open your eyes, 10 minutes, 10 seconds, close them, that's life. That's it. Nothing matters. And I laugh at you. I'm the person that laughs at you forever for thinking that you have any significance. You're just dust. I'm the pale man, you're nothing. And so this story has been largely about a battle of that, about Batman saying, make your life mean something, and Joker saying, it never means anything. And so I'm very, very proud of the last issue. When I was getting towards it, I started to realize, and if anybody, I know it comes out Wednesday, we're really happy with it. I actually brought it with me. If anyone wants to read it, okay, come up. Yeah. Woo! Be honest. Yeah, honestly, I want your honest opinion. I'm that proud of it that I really, if you hate it, you can get up and say it was just a piece of shit. But the thing is, I really think it's one of our best.
It wasn't.
You read it yesterday, yes. Thank you. Pressure. But the idea is that when I was coming to the story, and I won't talk too much because I want to let you guys answer questions and ask questions for everybody, but we wanted it to be like the end of all Batman. And I gotta say, like FCO, the colorist, and Greg and Danny, the way that they've used mixed colors from like Brian Boland and Dark Knight Returns, and to make it feel like it's just apocalyptic. There's Joker with his chainsaw. He dances with Martha Wade's skeleton. It's just out of control. I know it's mean. I know it's mean, right? I mean, he's dancing with Martha Wade's skeleton, and he tells this Joker, he's like, "You're so light on your feet. Will you marry me? I know it's a shot in the dark." And then he's sort of like, "What?" I So it's just brutal, and Greg was like, he needs a chainsaw. Let's go for it. So, that's why he's saying no cutting in, and that's Bane fastball specials, Batman, catch up and get on the dinosaur. So it's just really out of control. The story ends, and as I was getting towards the end, I realized there was a way to maybe change the Batline in a certain way and try something new. And without giving any spoilers about, what was coming up, we just decided, the line right now is all about risk. It's all about trying things that basically change up the Batline. Whether you're talking about Gotham by Midnight, you're talking about the great things they're doing on Detective, whether you're talking about the risks James and them took on Eternal. We're all trying to do things that change the Bat mythology, but I would tell you this, if you take one thing away from the panel, on my kids were supposed to come, and I just got a text from my wife being like, they're afraid of the crowds, they're not coming, I think. I know, my little kid, my 8-year-old, was going to cosplay Deathstroke, which is like, I don't even know where you heard of Deathstroke, and then I'm like, that would be like the least effective assassin of all time, so or super effective, because you don't see him coming. But the thing is, I would swear to my kids that we would never, any of us, change anything if we didn't think we were giving you better story that was true to core of these characters through those changes. For me, an example like Superior Spider-Man, right? I had pizza last night with Dan Slott. It was very funny. By the way, he loves pizza. But the thing is that he does. He loves his pizza. It was great pizza. It was Jock, me, him. It was great, and Ray. But what I'd say is that Superior Spider-Man, right? That story, it's like, Otto Octavius becomes Spider-Man, but it's a love letter to Peter Parker. Meaning the story is about why Peter Parker can only ever be Spider-Man. It's like you're taking a vacation because you want to see how great home is. You understand? So what I'm saying is anything we change, anything we try, is always in service of our own love of the core of these characters. We would never change anything for sensational reasons. I'd never be like, guess what? Bruce is Batgirl now. Although I would totally like to see that. And I was actually going to be like, anyway, but just get off that corn maze. I'm not going to go into that corn maze of thinking. But, we would only ever change anything if we thought we had better story for you that spoke to why these characters are great as they are at core on the other side of those changes. I hope that resonates with you because it is just true. It really is just true. So here's 40. 40 comes out in a few days. I'm really excited about it. And then coming up after is Free Comic Book Day. This is a spoiler for Free Comic Book Day. It's one of my favorite panels Greg has done. It's all the bat symbols, different bat symbols in the sky for some reason. But they're bat symbols throughout history. And what I'd say is that what we did as a team was that, so I came up with this idea of how to change things possibly. And then we had a bat summit. And they can vouch, like, we came to the bat summit, and Mark Doyle had pitched this idea to them. And I was like, God, I love Mark to death, but I'm not a fan of his pitches necessarily, when he pitches my stuff. So I came in and was like, to you guys, I was like, I have an idea, I know he told you about it, but just pretend you didn't hear it, let me re-pitch it to you. And so I pitched it to them, and I was like, I said, if you guys hate it, we don't have to do it. Right? I said, if you guys think you have a better story for your characters, for Barbara Gordon, for Harvey Bullock, for Damien, if you have better story on the other side of it, let's do it. Because I have better story for Bruce, and better story for the characters in Batman.